Hello guys, this is StickyRice from StickyRice Gaming, and as you see, this is my own video, my first one actually, which I'm doing for you guys on YouTube. Now I'm pretty excited about this one actually, because I've never actually recorded any game before, ever, not even on any other games which I played, like World of Warcraft, nothing like that. So yeah, bear with me if this is pretty damn bad, okay? Now, as you can see here, I'm playing a game of Shaco, right? Jungling, and you might be surprised, you might not be, that I haven't got Smite. I've got Flash and Ignite instead. Personally, I think that I can utilise a Summoner spell more if I don't use Smite, as I think it's a waste on Shaco. Because if you do it right, then technically you don't really need it, even though people do say it secures Dragon, it secures Baron, and your own buffs. But to be honest, I'm not really too fussed, because every time I find myself in Dragon, there's always someone else there anyway. But anyway, moving on. Sorry if the quality of this video isn't bad, and I'm sorry if you hear a dull whirring noise, because this is quite an old headset, and quite frankly, not that great of a laptop. I'm quite a low budget guy, to be honest. I'm still in college, so. But anyway, moving on. As you can see here, we've got Soraka, Sona, Renekton and Graves on this team. So I suspect that Renekton is supposed to be going quite tanky, as I see. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this is solo queue, not a pre-made at all. So these guys are just fresh off the random pick. As you can see here, I started off by stacking 4 or 5 boxes in that same corner, and then initiating the blue golem with the box, and then coming in with my 20% extra damage bonus attacking from behind. Now here, I usually go straight onto the wolves, but I saw that they have a jungling Tryndamere, as you just saw the flicking the screen on. And what I usually do is I put down 2 boxes in here, and usually if they don't have flash, then they're guaranteed dead. But for some reason, this guy, he had full HP, so I couldn't really get an actual kill on him, and I ended up taking 2 turret hits right there. So that was a bit of a fail, to be honest, to try and counter jungle this guy. But in return, I decided to take his race, and eventually his red there. As you can see, early game, our team did very well actually. We didn't seem to be falling behind or anything. Top lanes, we're just soloing Renekton against Lux. He was dominating her throughout the game, as you will be able to see. And yeah, as you see here, I'm taking a red, so he's already at a loss. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm probably waffling on a bit too quickly for you guys to even follow here. Oh, as you can see I'm taking a lot of damage, and you're probably thinking I wouldn't be having that sort of situation if I had Smite. And the truth is, I wouldn't. But you know, my starting item was boots and 3 potions. Those potions are to be used once you get onto the red. So you shouldn't even be using a potion until you're okay. Right? Yeah. Here I try to gank mid. But you know, Graves was pinging me to come in and gank her, but he eventually came in too late. As you'll see, he will be apologising in a second. And there we go. Yep, first blood. Renekton just took out Lux top. Actually, he gets very fed, and quite luckily, we had quite a tanky guy on our team, because they've got a Turek on their team on the bottom lane. Personally, I like to call him Space Marine Tarek, because he looks like a Space Marine, even though he's Bloodstone. Anyway, so because I've already got red myself from the enemy team, I just go straight to normal golems here, try and level as quickly as possible. Usually, I'd be a lot more active ganking, but I wanted to play it safe. One reason, because it's my first first video being stuck on YouTube, and secondly, I haven't seen many opportunities. I've been looking bottom; they were handling quite fine. You know, 2 supports, surprisingly enough. Top seemed perfectly fine, apart from the 3 odd kill that he'd advertise, and mid seems fine. You know, as you can see here. In fact, they're doing very well bottom. They're hammering them, actually. Look at that. Now, when I saw LeBlanc on the other team, like, during the loading screen, I was really scared. I mean, I genuinely thought that she was going to be nuking the absolute bollocks off me and the rest of our team. But turns out, she's not that experienced of a player. You know, she's an OP champion, but the player isn't actually that experienced. So I guess we're quite lucky for that one. I guess I'm quite lucky for my first video. Look, there you can see Trindamir's level 3. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty convinced that that's due to the fact that I delayed his jungle earlier. I took his red, took his wraiths, so therefore he couldn't go into my territory. Okay, here we go. Just got a kill on Taric, and I'm escaping Trindamir. Put ignite on him just for a psychological effect. And there we go. I get away with my Q deceive. Quite lucky there, actually, very lucky. But there we go. That's one of the plus bonuses of Shaco. You know, he's a very, very slippery character and very, very powerful if played well. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention my runes. My rune page is full attack damage. Now you're probably thinking, oh my god, this player does not know. Okay, oh sorry, just interrupting myself here. I didn't have any mana. Graves wanted us to go in. Soraka joined us there, but eventually nothing came. But anyway, back to the rune page. My rune page is actually fully attack damage. 22 plus 22 attack damage. Just straight attack damage runes, and you might be thinking that that's probably really bad on a Shaco. You know, you're probably thinking, oh dear, this is just not right, because you see, I've read a lot of guides that other people post, and I'd concluded that I just don't like them, because every single Shaco that I see which is jungling, he has defensive runes, magic resistance runes, and armor runes, which funnily enough doesn't really have much effect, in my opinion, because I think the aim of Shaco is that, you know, he's a ganker. He's supposed to inflict as much damage as possible and get those kills early game, mid game. But if you've got defense runes, it's going to be kind of hard for you to do that. And believe me, it is. Yeah, I see a lot of, you know, other people playing jungle Shaco, and I see them with Wriggle's Lantern. You know, starting off with whatever it is, cloth armor and 5 potions, or whatever it is, lifesteal. And to be honest, you might hate me for criticizing this, but the Wriggle's Lantern really doesn't, I don't see it benefiting Shaco that much. Or, yeah, fair enough, it gives an extra 10 attack damage, and it's probably better for your jungling, because you have a chance of getting 500 on a minion hit. But to be honest, the way I see it is that if you've got smite, why would you really need that? You know, I mean, if you're going to be ganking that hard anyway, I'm pretty sure you won't be needing it that much. I mean, you can see here, just from the way I'm playing, not that I'm bragging or anything, but you can just see from the way I'm playing, I haven't needed smite at all, you know. Oh, okay, here you can see Box taking Taric and Ashe. I really underestimated them because I thought there was someone else there. Okay, here we go, I come back in. Roll away, come back in. She killed Soraka, but I come in and I get that final kill on Ashe. I run away from Taric, and I come in again. There we go, chasing him down. He's got no mana. I cloned myself, ignite, dagger, and then I die because of the turret kill. But I still managed to get that kill. Good job from Sona there as well with that stun. But yeah, I mean, back to that Wriggle's Lantern. I really don't see the sense in it, to be fair. Plus the fact that you got smite, it's really a waste of Shaco utility. I mean, it just doubles the effectiveness if you have the right runes, the right equipment, really, right items, because you can do so much damage early game. You know, you can see, I can literally, you know, use my Q, get a crit on them, hit them another time, and then get an E and literally take off half of their HP with 22 attack damage runes. You know, it's there, it's all there. But anyways, guys, this is going to be the end of part 1. If you've liked this video, then proceed on to part 2. Thank you very much for listening and watching.